EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Got a man open. It's Chase. Second down and 6 now. They'll give this out the middle to Brown.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
You look at this Steeler defense.
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, MT, take.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals. Here's Kent to return.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. Fighting through, and he's got space.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers now to throw.
Completes it again to Metcalf.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
They'll try and run, but this is Johnson. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
258.
Now Rodgers going to shift him around. One. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football. That's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body will get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow will throw. And open left side is Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
11. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air again, Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Here we go.
Higgins goes in motion right.
180.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. You look at the Steeler defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap, because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got him jumped off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Boswell for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 11. Here's Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshibans. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
14 yards on the play. That's good. We're off Bengals.
Slot man moves right.
First and 10 at the 37-yard.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. Good position to be in here. 2nd and inches.
Complete to Jamar Chase. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. Still going inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
Chase Brown with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Able to avoid him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
319. Get 300. Get 300. Box it. Inside. 319.
Now Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
No.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
26.
To throw is Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Back north.
Now Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Jump out! 630!
Now it's Rodgers. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. It's that old expression we love to use. Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
16 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
10 at the 48-yard line.
11. 11 Thomas. 12. 11 Thomas.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And on the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Andre Yoshibas,
51 yards.
and the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed,
Here we go.
speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Point conversion.
White 80. What is that? 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
11 MT. 11 MT. 12. Shot.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Plant. 18. Inside. Hey, 626.
Throwing is Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
630. 258. Done. Jump out.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 71 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got it.
Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Hey, we're good.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
11, Tommy.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
36 yards.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
11. Here we go.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Blue 58. Go to 50. Hey, you block up. Yeah, this.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
DK Metcalf
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11 empty.
Here's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And Burrow going to change the play. In motion right goes Higgins.
Now Burrow.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Chase Brown.
His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Got 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
11 Thomas. Dot. 11 MT. Dot.
To throw again on second down.
Burrow looking deep here for Chase.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11, Thomas.
On second and 10, Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Well, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
An unfortunate sequence there. Try to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Get 300. 319.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
319. 50. Next one.
To throw is Rodgers. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Steelers 44, Bengals 26. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
12.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. It's been a very
one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Here we go.
In motion comes the tight end left. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
But give up the middle to Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Powering his way forward. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's get set. Right 80. Right up.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, this defense has got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Here we go. Right 80.
In motion goes the tight end.
Stop.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Can.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Gun. Start. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
180.
Again, it's Burrow. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
With the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow looking to pass. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshivas. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A gain of 7.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you win 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 88, 58.
They give to Johnson going right. A solid stiff arm. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
11 coming. Here we go.
Burrow throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
11 him.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
The first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football. Here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And the Bengals first down. First and goal.
Brown. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshibas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And it's the Steelers that come up with it. And that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Jump out! Hey, 88, take 30!
Rodgers throwing here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.